civil society organizations have for a long time done service delivery thinking that it was mobilizing support. But with this training, I learned that mobilizing support is different from service delivery.
Today we are at Mensvik with 7 organizations that are working within forests under the Response and Resilience Strengthening Program for CSOs working in the area of conservation in Ghana, and we are training them on strategies towards increased advocacy outcomes and resource mobilization. This training is part of a wider program that is targeting organizations that are working on conservation within the Ghanaian forest in West Africa. In the context of a changing and a shifting civil society dynamic, we find this crucial to strengthen the resilience, the sustainability of civil society organizations and increase their outcomes in advocacy and in resource mobilization.
As a technical officer where I happen to write proposals, this was very important for me because if you realize the conventional proposal writing is getting a cake, so we need other sources of funding for our project. And having been in this training, I've learned so many other ways where we can mobilize support in the stead of our duties. So I want to say a very big thank you to first my boss for this opportunity, then to the staff of WACSI for giving me this opportunity to come and learn.
One of the important topics that we have discussed here is how really we can mobilize support to, do the work that we are going to do to enhance our productivity and get results, and also how we can implement policy. Very, very key and very, very important in the work that we are going to do, and how we can effectively engage our stakeholders. And I think that for me, that is the highlight of the program or the training that we are undertaking, and it's going to go a long way to support what we are doing at the front line for climate action.
As an organization, it will help us in raising more funds for our projects implementations. And it has come at the right time because a lot of our initiatives have been affected with the USAID ban on the USAID president ban on the USAID funded projects. So this has come at the right time, and it's going to go a long way in helping us in reaching more constituents.
The time has come for civil society organizations to not just go into communities and say this is the problem, okay, these people need schools, let's build schools. Then we go in, we mobilize funds, we come in, build schools, and then we leave. It is about time for civil society organizations to understand that there are policy makers, there are people who make the policies. They have the powers in societies to recognize the kind of powers we have, so that when we mobilize for funding, we push for the project and make sure that when we go into societies, we do it, we get people with powers, people who preside over in societal institutions. Then we hand over the project so that the project that will have a long-lasting effect on the project to be able to be sustainable for society.
We are happy so far. The engagement has been wonderful, and we look forward to journeying with these organizations for the next 6 months on their ambitions towards advocacy and resource mobilization.
Advocacy.